Hey guys, it's Hustlemon, and yeah, cheers for dropping by in today's video. So every year across the UK high streets, we all notice it. Prices of products slowly but surely creeping up, and most of the time, all of us just dismiss it down to inflation. However, if we're being real, there's lots of reasons as to why these products prices have gone up. It could be energy, it could be manufacturing, etc. And no, I'm not here to discuss why your eggs are more expensive than usual and why your Tesco meal deal is no longer £3. I want to discuss in what I would say was one of the more affordable staple products in the Pokemon TCG world, the Triple Blister Pack. And if you guys know my channel, then you know I love collecting Triple Blister Packs. It's one of those things where I say it was a cheap and cheerful product, it was a value for your money, and plus the Black Star promo card you got inside it was an absolute bargain. Last year, however, this time last year, it was £12 recommended retail price when it hit the shelves. Fast forward 1 year later, right now it's £14 recommended retail price, and that's everywhere, not just in stores when I'm going on my Pokemon hunts in B&M or Mankind, etc., but also online that sells Pokemon TCG products. So yeah, everyone seems to have agreed this is the new recommended retail price, and I know most of you guys are going to be sitting over here going, Hustlemon, it's only £2, it's not that much. However, we're looking at this in the wrong glance. Think about this, that £2 increase is actually a 15 or more, in fact more than a 15% increase from the last year's recommended retail price. And then you want to sit down and ask yourselves, has your income increased by 15% over the course of last year's? Mine certainly hasn't, and I know most of you guys will be in the same boat. So you might be wondering then, what's caused this increase? Is it a combination of the Pokemon boom? Is it inflation? Or should we be focusing on our attention on who's sitting in the White House right now? Has Donald Trump become the ultimate scalper thanks to his recent tariff reforms? And if you do look at the back of your actual Pokemon product, it does say USA product. So what is it? Well, I'm going to be honest, short answer, it's actually complicated. But I'm here to give you a quick overall as to some of the primary reasons as to why the product has increased in prices. And I'm going to give you my opinion as well as to whether it's now worth buying or not. And you know what? Whilst we're here, we might as well open up a cheeky Triple Blister Pack. So let's go ahead and get this started. So the first thing I need to touch upon is, of course, the Prismatic Evolution that happened in January 2025, the boom that initiated the hype in such a huge, massive way. We're talking about products that was just getting sold out on pre-orders, shortages of products as well, the huge spike in the secondary market like eBay, Vinted, etc. This boom didn't just affect like premium items like ETBs or booster boxes. It had a ripple effect where even the Triple Blister Packs of all the sets were becoming much more higher in demand and therefore increased in the prices. Now, bigger companies don't just turn a blind eye towards this. After all, they actually pay people in manufacturing, sale, management roles to notice these trends. And well, if there's money to be made, as the saying goes, make it rain. So that's the first primary reason as to what has caused the increase. And basically, they're taking advantages whilst the hype is this huge. Right, next up guys, and we do need to touch upon this, is the Trump's tariff itself that kicked off as of last month. Now, I don't want to get too political on this channel in regards to it, but I do want to touch it a bit because if you know from previous videos, I have a financial educational experience. I worked as a personal banker, etc. So these sort of things does intrigue me. If I'm looking at it like from a bigger glance, these new tariff policies are basically designed to impact Chinese manufactured goods. What Trump is trying to do in part of this economic reform, obviously China's like the major adversaries and it's just two superpowers playing a game, and this is America's way of basically trying to stay on top of and ahead of the game. Like I said, I can go about it all day, but ultimately let's focus on the Pokemon cards themselves. And one of the things is, obviously, these cards are primarily printed in USA or Japan. And here's the thing, despite it saying a product of the USA, the packaging and materials and the accessories that are used to assemble these products are coming across multitude other countries, including China. So these new tariffs increase costs on certain materials, like the plastic, for example. Now, when USA has to basically send it across to the UK, we're subjected to that US import tax. Ultimately, the logistics and customs are getting passed on to us as consumers. Like, as soon as it's got that product of USA badge on it, that's it. We're footing that extra bill. So yeah, I would say if it wasn't that the case, if I'm putting my thinking cap on, possibly would have been £13. I would have definitely said the Triple Blister Packs would have had an increase no matter what. However, given this new tariff that's been taken into place, I would state it's the reason why it's £14 and there's an extra £2 added onto the recommended retail price rather than £1, because for a short window, and you probably even spotted it, the Triple Blister Packs for like 1 month was £13, and then as soon as these reforms happen, it's just jumped up by an extra £1. Right, the third and final thing that we need to touch upon, guys, is the manufacturing and distribution pressure that's currently ongoing across the globe. I just want to sidetrack as well something, because this is weird and random, but I Google image Pokemon manufacturing and it just mind boggles me that PokeRev picture is part of the manufacturing phase of Pokemon. I mean, the video is obviously what really happens in the Pokemon card factory, but I'm not sure he wants that face well, for the thumbnail. I mean, he must have chose it, but still, right next to a big sheet of toilet paper looking version of Pokemon cards being printed, and then you got Team Rocket stealing probably some Pokemon cards over there. You got PokeRev randomly placed in across all of that. Anyway, I just thought it was just like weird and wacky. So in terms of what's actually going across the globe, what's causing the strain, it's packaging costs, there's energy prices increase, there's even labor shortages in some of these like lesser developed countries, you can say, like especially those with like huge distribution hubs. Like the small stuff kind of starts to add up. Like Triple Blister Pack is what you consider a budget item, so the small cost increase behind the scenes has a relatively bigger percentage increase overall. So that £2 is like, you can say, like you know we pointed out earlier, is like a small increase, but if you look at it in the percentage version of it, then yes, it does have a bigger, wider impact. Now luckily enough for us at this time being, it appears that it's only really impacting the smaller manufactured Pokemon TCG products, are not the ETBs and the booster boxes. However, that's yet thing. Like at this moment of time, we're kind of getting away with that. However, I'm not too confident about how it's going to be this time next year, and especially with still ongoing like things that need to be like reformed out in the background, some of these tariff deals, so the distribution issues, and then everything that's obviously kicking off. And don't forget, we got the 30-year anniversary boom as well, so I bet there'll be a lot more demand for the Pokemon product. It will be one of those things. We might start to see it in one of the bigger products out over on the shelves as well, which is going to be unfortunate, but it's just part of the parcel at this moment of time, guys. But it does want to bring me around to my next topic I want to focus on. Is Triple Blister Packs now worth buying, and how do I personally feel about them? Well, let's just do a pack opening, and you know what, I'll run it by you guys whilst we're doing this. Right guys, here we go. Camera once again set up, and mobile phone camera over there. So we're going to be unboxing, or should I say unpacking, the Latias Stellar Crown Triple Blister Pack over here. I'm going to touch upon this in a second, but basically I'm going to firstly give you my opinion on whether it's worth buying a Triple Blister Pack anymore, and would I be doing it. Honestly, if it wasn't for this channel and me now doing this as content creating and obviously showcasing my love for the Pokemon hobby, no, I would have never paid £14 for a Triple Blister Pack. But naturally, because I'm doing this right now, and there'll be times where a new set comes out, like for example the Destined Rival ones, they've got a Triple Blister Pack. I might do that as an unboxing content. It just gives me options to explore different things for this channel, so it's just one of those things. However, if I wasn't doing it, and literally if I wasn't doing this YouTubing thing, no, I would never pay £14. I would have waited on sale. Like for example, this Latias, for those of you who followed me around Christmas, I uploaded a short which showcased that Argos was selling this Triple Blister Pack 2 for £15. What, £7.50 per blister pack it worked out, £2.50 per pack, plus you got this awesome Latias Black Star promo card inside that. Absolute amazing bargain over there. And before we unravel this as well, I just want to touch upon something. And once again, I'm bringing up my oldest sealed product, but I want to showcase the changes of Triple Blister Packs and how I feel like it's just over time gone downhill. When it started off in the XY era, and you can even see in the Sun and Moon eras, the blister packs were just so much more vibrant, full of colours. The plastic coin inside it as well that was included in all the Triple Blister Packs, absolute amazing standout feature product. And then when we move on to the Sword and Shield era, you'll see it that it's more dropped into like a white textured background. That isn't a design choice, it's actually a cost-cutting measure. White ink is cheaper to print in a larger scale, and if you're talking about millions and millions of units, those tiny little margins add up. It's just what it is. White ink is so much more cheaper than coloured ink. So again, they made a cost-cutting measure. And then now we're on Scarlet and Violet era, the coin is completely gone. And literally it's just out of the picture now. So what the per pack is, what, £4.30 still on recommended retail price for a booster pack. If you times that by 3, it works out £12.90. So you're basically now paying £1.10 for the extra blister pack over there. But ultimately it's one of those things, like you're paying £1.10 for having a Black Star promo card in there, and it's just I'll be honest, some of them Black Star promo cards are not worth that £1.10. Beforehand paying £12 made much more sense, because you actually saved money and you got the Black Star promo card as an additional item. So it was just better off like getting a triple blister pack than a single booster pack on its own. Now it's the other way around. Now you might want to consider getting a booster pack as a start on its own. Maybe, you know, mix and match it. You can get different varieties rather than 3 of the same ones. Let's show off the Latias over there straight away. I'm going to apologise. My little one, she's screaming her head off downstairs as well. Don't know if you can pick it up in the background, but what can you do? That's a 1-year-old. That's how it, you know, they tend to behave that way. I can't judge it when I'm making a video, like how they're going to behave. I'm sure she's watching Miss Rachel, but yeah, let's go for it. We'll see if we get anything decent, and I might end up joining her. I might scream if I saw a Squirtle or a Bulbasaur illustration rare or special illustration rare. That would be an absolute amazing pull. Obviously Terrapagos as well. There's some decent hits in Stellar Crown. Like I said, like it's an actually slept on tier, and I'm glad I've opened up quite a few of these products now over time as well on this channel, like the Terrapagos EX Ultra Premium Collection box. So there we go, let's go for it. Camera, yep, okay, let's try and flash it up over here. Oh, I've set it up the camera way too low, like that's my mistake over there, but we're here now. We just gotta go for it, guys. Come on. I've not had any luck recently with the Triple Blister Packs. The last 4 I've opened up, not get any decent pulls. Hey, this time round, holy crap, we got a full art. We definitely got something now. A Medicham EX. Well, okay, right, I'll flash the price on the screen. Jeez, I was starting to get a bit sway. I was like, please give me something. But for £7.50 I've spent on this pack, we've come out with a good hit so far. So 1 done, 2 more to go. Off to a flying start. Wicked. Right, I was jinxing my luck on Triple Blister Packs over there, but now we seem to like finally got something. For those of you watch my Hop Station EX collection box opening as well, we've checked that on the channel. Don't want to give any spoilers, but yep, that's one of those happy days for me, let's just say. That's the hint that I'll give you. Do check it out if you do like unboxing content. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about the new increase of the Triple Blister Packs. Are you going to do what I'm doing and basically save up your money and get a collection box from here on out? I hope the edit, by the way, like last time, obviously the mobile phone jammed up, so hopefully this time round it doesn't do the same. I think because it's a lot more of a shorter content, I should be fine. But you never know these things. Unfortunately, Murphy's Law is one of those things. Yeah, we just got a standard rare over there. We got Cradilly, and then the final one. Come on, give me a decent pull. I've never had an illustration rare or an SIR from Stellar Crown at this moment of time. It's a bit unfortunate. I would love to have seen something like cool being pulled from this set as well. Oh, have I cut it? I've not. Oof. There we go. Right, but yeah, ultimately it's one of those things. I had one of my friends text me not long ago. Said I just pulled the Terrapagos special illustration where I was like, well done buddy. Like honestly, that's an amazing looking card as well. It looks much better in its crystallization form in comparison to the standard Terrapagos. But it's one of those. I'm still watching the New Horizon series on Netflix. I'm so glad Netflix has got that for Pokemon out there as well, but I'm still early on. No spoilers out there, guys, but you do let me know how you find the series if you're watching it as well. Noctowl, okay, cool. I'm a huge fan of owls. My favourite animal is an owl, but not really my well, it's a cool Pokemon for me as well, but it's one of those things. It's not the card I wanted to see basically right now. Right, wicked. That's all done and dusted, guys. So we got one hit this time round. It's not the worst. I'm definitely happy to put the Latias in the Black Star promo binder and the Medicham EX over there full art. So not like the well, it's a decent return, I would say, overall from Triple Blister Packs that I paid £7.50 for. Yep, that's me all done dusted, guys. I hope you enjoyed the content. Thank you once again. Do show me some support by hitting that like button. It really does help out the algorithm and gets me out over there. Look, I do this content for all those UK audiences, as UK fans of Pokemon TCG world, and you can expect these sort of contents on my channel. You can help me out over here by just showing me that small support. I know you're probably doing your dishes, watching this in the background, or you may be working, you know, put it on as a little podcast thing for yourself or whatever. But you might even be on your like YouTube on your Xbox and you're like, I can't be asked moving my analog stick. Look, come on, guys, it takes 5 seconds. All right, I appreciate your help and support over here. And yeah, if anything, I wish you all the best on your next pack luck opening as well. And yeah, I guess I'll catch you all in the next video. Take care, enjoy, and yeah, I'll see you next time.